Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna show you my algorithm for making games and using less sprites and games. So first of all, I'm gonna show you my game. This is my one of the biggest games, and you can see here this contains 68 sprites. You can count it here, and some of them are really useless. Like here you can see the play button, the quit button, and the controls button are different. Then the settings menu and settings button are different sprites, and then pause and the pause menu screen is a different sprite. Then the different types of bullets are different sprites, and here you can see I have 5 buttons, so there are 5 sprites. That's a really wastage of sprites. We can do a better thing than this, and then I'm gonna show you. And now I'm gonna show you this Zombie Smash remake. So this is the remake of the same game, but here you can see there are only 18 sprites, and I have combined many things like the pause menu is now a single sprite. Then the main menu is a single sprite with all the buttons. You can see all the buttons. There are 4 buttons. The logo and the everything are in a single sprite. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. So first of all, make a new. So let's go. So first of all, make a new project. So then delete this variable. Then make a new sprite and delete the previous one. Name this sprite like a pause menu. We can make a pause menu for an example. Then the costume one, the pop sound, delete this. Then go to backdrop, delete this sound, we don't need this. Then name the backdrop 1, and let's get started. So first of all, I'll make a pause menu like a box. Here you can see this is a box. Then remove the outline and just make a background thing for a pause menu. Then add a text here. Then you can make a resume button. Here we have a pause menu. This is a basic pause menu. Let's now make a basic button for pausing the game. So duplicate this and delete this everything. So then go to this corner of the screen and make a sprite here, a pause button. So I have a pause menu here, a pause button here. So this is in the right corner, left corner of the screen. So now just segregate these parts of the layout. Name this thing layout, and name this button pause button, and then segregate the background with the title and the resume button like this. So I will delete this and leave the resume button and name this resume button, and then duplicate the layout again and name this background, and then delete the button. So now we have the background, the pause button, and the resume button. Let's arrange these. So now we're gonna start scripting. So first of all, when the green flag is clicked, broadcast start, or just the green flag. And then when I receive green flag, then hide. We don't need the sprite to work, but we instead need the clones to work. So we'll do like when I start as a clone, or just remove this and make a variable called clone number for this sprite only. Make this hidden, we don't need to see it. And then make a block build, then the number, then start, and then the start input. Run screen without refresh should be checked, and click on OK. Then put this here. Then set clone number to start, then repeat number times, change clone number by 1, and then create clone of myself. So what this will do, like it will set the, like let's put it here, build the number of elements. So we have the resume button, the background, and the pause button. We have 3. So set it to 3 and start from 0. So it will do like, it will set the clone number to 0, then it will change the clone number by 1, so the clone number will be 1, and then create clone of itself. So then the script will work. Like when I start as a clone, if the clone number is equal to 1, so immediately when a clone is made, it will detect if the clone number is 1, then it will perform all its actions, and it is not in a forever loop, so it won't detect if the next clone is created with the clone number 2. So this will happen 3 times. So then put here a forever loop inside of that, not outside. Put here go to front and show. The clone number is equal to 1, switch to costume, background, and we don't need this forever loop inside of this. Then duplicate this, and when the clone number is 2, then switch to costume, say resume button, then put here a forever loop, if touching mouse pointer, and put here a and put this inside of that, mouse down, put this here, then wait until not mouse down. So this works like if you click the mouse button and when you leave it, then action will happen, and not when you are holding it. So then put here, we have to resume the game, so make a variable called resume, and when this is 1, the game will be resumed and not paused, and when this is 0, the game will be paused. So we have to, when the resume button is checked, we have to put here set resume to 1, so the game will be resumed, and then duplicate this, put it here, switch to costume, pause button, and clone number will be 3, then set resume to 0, so it will pause the game. So these are the 3. So now we have to make like when the pause button is on the screen, then the resume button and the background shouldn't be there. So make a block called hide in, or just pause menu object, and run screen without refresh should be unchecked, we don't need that. Then put here if else statement, if, then put here if, say the resume is equal to 0, then show else hide. Actually don't make this block and just delete this and put here in a forever loop and put that inside of this background one. Then you can duplicate the inner side, this one, and instead put this script inside of this show one, so it won't be active, this script won't be active when it is hidden. So then you can duplicate this again and set resume to 1 and delete this script and put this script inside of here. So when the game will be resumed, then only this pause button will work. So now let's try, and also set resume to 1 when I receive green flag. So here you can see the pause button is here. When we click on it, the game is paused, and you can see the variable resume is 0. When I click on resume, the game is resumed and the button reappears and the resume is 1. So now we don't have any effect to do the so that the button is alive. So let's clean it up and make a block called active effect with an input and click on OK. Then put here an if else statement, if else touching mouse pointer, then set brightness effect to 20 or else set brightness effect to 0. So this will make an active effect. Then just put it inside of the forever loop. Don't put it in the background, but put it in the resume button with the value of 20 or just the -10. The brighter buttons should have negative values and the darker button should have a positive value. So here I will put the -10 as these yellow and white are bright colors. So now let's see in the full screen mode. Here you can see this has an effect, but it's very minimal. So just put this number here Now you can see this is working great. You can add more effects. I am making this for a sample. So here you can see we made a whole pause menu inside of a sprite. You can make many things like a top down shooter with only one sprite. Like just now save this, say sprite compression, and then save it. So I have this game here. This doesn't look good, but here you can see I have only a single sprite and I can shoot and move this player, and this is super non-laggy. This FPS engine is broken. This is not working great. If I delete this here you can see the enemies are not working, but the bullet and the player is working great. So yeah, you can see now we have a good progress. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next tutorial, and please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.